What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seeing the titles going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. So look, check it out. So I'm honestly, I didn't expect to be looking at more videos and more things when it comes to Jasmine Crockett. I'm not surprised, but I am going to say, seeing that I just dropped a video, about her saying that about Elon and her doing, doing and saying horrible things towards, Trump, his campaign, Elon Musk. I see more things. So this is Charles Down. Literally says, before Jasmine Crockett grabbed my phone and hand while I was asking her a question about violence at Tesla showroom, she mocked Governor Abbott for being in a wheelchair, calling him Governor Hot Wheels. Please check this out.
Because we in these hot ass Texas streets, honey.
And the fact that you sit up there and cussing, and being ghetto, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's
y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Come on now. And the only thing hot about him is that he is a hot ass mess, honey. So yes.
That, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That is absolutely. I feel like it's. First of all, it's disrespectful. I'm gonna start off by saying that it's very disrespectful, regardless of who it is. She can be talking about another Democrat, regardless of who it is. It just shows you her character. For the people that think this is okay, shame on you. I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely shame on you, because it's sickening for a person to get up there. I guarantee, if Trump were to say, any of those things, it'd be everywhere. It'd be all over the news. People would be talking about it. People would be blowing up my phone. Did you see this about, y'all know I come from a Democratic family. Did you see this what Trump said about? I'm not hearing nothing about Jasmine Crockett. I'm telling y'all, it's absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Then she goes and says this.
And then y'all want to come at us and act like people of color are the problem or that women are the problem? Like, baby, you probably need a good black woman in the room who can check you and tell you that, first of all, you shouldn't be doing this shit on Signal or anything else.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm confused on how this woman still has, and I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. I want everybody to eat. I want everybody to do, but I'm confused on how this woman has a job right now. I'm being 100 with y'all, just for the simple fact, like, look how nasty she acts. People that actually support her and support whatever she stands, I'm telling y'all, it is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Just the way that she's talking. First off,
like, baby,
that ain't it. You know what I mean? It's not it. It's not it at all. And I feel like this right here is exactly why people are taking the Democratic Party as a joke. This right here, I'm telling you. This I got on here and I wanted to show y'all. Y'all know I'm not a person that has a lot to do with I want to throw color into it, or because that's a black woman, or because that's a white woman, or because that person is Asian, or I'm not like that. But by all means, I wanted to put this out here. First of all, I'm gonna say, because she said something about y'all needed a black woman in the room. I mean, come on. If anything, they definitely wouldn't have you in the room. Definitely wouldn't have you in the room. I mean, she's yelling at her phone like she making a TikTok or something, rather than actually. I'm telling y'all, I look at that party as a joke. I really do. But anyways, I had seen multiple black people. Mind you, she always want to, y'all needed a black woman in the room. These are black people that are constantly saying that, she's ghetto, she's ratchet, she doesn't need to be in Congress. I'm telling y'all. Let's check it out.
Jasmine Crockett is a ghetto. She just, she makes me angry to think that she mocks a man that a tragic accident and rose to the rank of governor of the great state of Texas and has done a great job. This is who you elected, Texas, that would mock a person in a wheelchair. How low is the Democratic Party willing to go? How low are y'all people? If it was Trump, it would be all over the news.
Told y'all,
Trump,
everywhere.
It would be over on every station in America. If Trump mocked a Democrat that was in a wheelchair. But because it's Republican, it's okay. It's okay to mock a man that cannot walk. She's a ratchet. She's a sorry excuse for a black woman. We know she's single. I can't stand her.
And I feel like a lot of other people are, the same way. Obviously the same way when it comes to, and feel the same way, when it comes to Jasmine Crockett. She's not doing anything but messing herself up at the end of the day from the news that I am about to, show y'all. It's absolutely sickening. It's sad on the way that she's been acting, not only to Trump administration, to Elon Musk, to Governor Abbott, and to others. This is independent journalist, pretty sure going by the name of Charles Downs, the independent journalist. This is, a question man asked by him, and this is how Jasmine Crockett responded. Let's check it out.
Hello, Congresswoman.
Horse manure. Well, that sounds like fun.
Wait, Congresswoman Crockett.
But it sounds.
Congresswoman Crockett, you were recently on a Tesla takedown call calling for violence on the 29th.
Right?
Would you like to clarify your comments?
As you can see.
Congresswoman, will you condone violence at the Tesla?
So, to a lot of people, this didn't, to me, I ain't gonna lie. This is definitely, and he obviously should file charges, just for the simple fact. And then I seen people in the comments saying, "Oh well, he shouldn't have had a camera in her face, this, that, and the other." Come on, y'all. This happens a lot of times. There's many videos of people recording, any and everybody when it comes to, these ask the questions when it comes to the government, everything. I mean, we all see it. Stop using excuses. It's absolutely disgusting. Quit trying to protect somebody that is highly disrespectful, highly violent, and just want violence. I mean, constantly. You gotta stop that. I look at the simple fact, bro. She not only grabbed this man's phone, she also tore this man's hand up. I'm not even gonna lie. Y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can or not, but y'all can see that obviously her nails is done. Judging by and assuming by her net worth that I feel like they should definitely look into. Her nails are extremely long. I'm not even gonna lie. Definitely long. Definitely probably most likely sharp. 10s when when you get your nails done, they're sharp. Scratch this man hand up and all. You know what I mean? Definitely. So before I show y'all his hand, Nancy Mace put, Jasmine is going to get someone killed, which I honestly believe, the way that she's talking, the things that she's doing, other people obviously that support her, they think it's going to be okay. I mean, honestly, just speaking real, you seeing somebody that is a congresswoman, Democrat congresswoman that you support, and they're doing this to journalists, and what's to say that they can, that they'll do this to somebody else? You know what I mean? So it's very sickening on how violent and disrespectful this woman is. I'm telling you. So it says Jasmine is going to get someone killed, a nasty woman. I hope the Charles Downs didn't leave Capitol Police until a report was filed. So this is from Laura Loomer. Saying Democrat Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett just assaulted my Loomer Unleashed DC correspondent to Charles Downs. Says I have instructed him to press charges against the Congresswoman, which I believe he did, as the assault was captured on video.
I think that you punt.
So not only, did she, do that to that man's hand, whatever, putting her hand, on his face, on his hand, on his phone, taking his phone, and trying to take his phone, as well. So not only assault, but theft. You know what I mean? So if we gonna be real about it, but I'm telling you, just how violent, saying that somebody needs to be punched.
I think you punch. I think you're okay with you okay with punching. I think, and I love Colin, and I think towards the end he started to punch a little harder. But, it's Ted Cruz. I mean, this dude has to be knocked over the head, hard. Right?
I mean, and they think this is, and I feel like this is exactly why the month of February, 300,000 people that was registered Democrat has left the Democratic Party. Because they see it as a joke. They see it as violence. You see nothing but violence ever since, even before, and that's the crazy part about it. Even before Trump was elected president, it's just been violence ever since. I'm gonna go as far as this. Ever since I started these videos a few years ago, and was looking at these videos, I see nothing but when it comes to violence from the party. Democratic Party. And I seen many videos, and I always was taught, coming from a Democratic Party, that, oh, look how this, and I seen videos, my dad would show me, mostly my dad, and he'll show me, look what this Republican did, this Trump supporter did this, they did this. And then I looked for myself and seeing how actually, it was at a Trump rally. And I watched a few videos of, a Democrat going to a Trump rally, a black individual going to a Trump rally. And I was looking at them and I was, trying to see actually how this took place. And when I did, all the violence came from the left. I'm not even gonna lie. The videos that I seen, all the violence came from the left. And it's just showing me everything. It's always been like that. I'm telling you. So this right here, Blaze of Glory, y'all can go check this out if y'all want to. It's Blaze_of_glory. Jasmine Crockett is going to look great in handcuffs. Laura Loomer's journalist was just assaulted by her. Enough of lawlessness. On the left, assault is assault. Guest charges were pressed. So were pressed. This Laura Loomer post. Let me click on it here so y'all can see. Charles has told me Jasmine long fingernails. Remember I told y'all that. Jasmine's long fingernails scratched his hand, leaving a red mark and indentations from her nails on the top of his hand. See this, photograph below. So this is, a picture of, obviously Jasmine Crockett nails into his hand. Obviously he didn't touch her. Nobody touched her. Y'all seen it in the video, and the video is there. Charges have been filed, which I am definitely glad. But I feel like this is also something that was definitely waiting to happen. The way that she was talking, the way that she was doing things, the way that she carries herself. This was something that was just waiting to happen. And I definitely, like I said, I don't wish bad, I don't wish negative on nobody, but I definitely seen something like this coming. Just people said, Jasmine Crockett is definitely going, to do something violent, or she's going to do this. She's going. I guess this is the birthday present that she asked for, for violence, and y'all see it. She did it herself, and now messed herself over. This is Charles R. Downs. This is the journalist that Jasmine Crockett grabbed up. Let's check it out.
It is disgusting that a member of Congress, much less a well-known member of Congress like Jasmine Crockett, chose to assault me after I asked her if she would condemn violence at Tesla showrooms. It has become clear that elected Democrats and their never anti-Trump protesters seem to be embracing violence, and that is disgusting. Any elected Democrat appalled like I am by the left's new tactics has an obligation to speak out against Representative Crockett and those causing violence at Tesla. They have an obligation. Republicans in the House have an obligation now to censure Representative Crockett. This behavior in this building behind me cannot go on. The halls of Congress are meant for debate, not physical violence.
Exactly.
Shame on Jasmine Crockett and shame on congressional Democrats.
So y'all heard him. Definitely Laura Loomer has asked him to definitely press charges, which definitely did, and I'm honestly glad that he did. Honestly, I'm definitely glad that he did. Says assault charges have been filed against Jasmine Crockett. She belongs, y'all know, in the slammer. Definitely throw away the key. Do y'all strongly support it? Me personally, I know I do. Just for the simple fact, regardless of, and the crazy thing is, I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even say that. He didn't say anything. He asked a valid question. At the end of the day, he asked a violent question, and that's just how I feel. I feel like something definitely needs to happen. When it comes to Jasmine Crockett, and I feel like definitely I'm trying to find so I can show y'all this. Hold on, let me go back.
Tesla takedown call, calling for recently on a Tesla takedown call, calling for violence on the 29th. Would you like to clarify your comments?
As you can see.
Congresswoman, will you condone violence?
So it was a valid question, and for her to act that way and do that I find it completely insane, and I find it sad. You talk crazy and say this and say that, when it comes to you on a stage or online, recording yourself, but when it comes to somebody walking up to you and asking a valid question, you have no answers. Your answers are violent. It's all violent. So I absolutely think it's disgusting. Me personally, I can't wait to see what happens next when it comes to Jasmine Crockett, because definitely, charges have been filed, and I'm glad. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know y'all comments and thoughts down below. Catch y'all next one.